I want to talk to you about therapy today. So, I had 2 testing cases, and afterwards, like, when I was driving home, like, just a few moments ago, like, no music, like, windows down, crisp, like, summer night.
It is a crisp night.
Yeah, so many, like, the sun was setting, so there were so many beautiful colors.
Yes.
And I just thought to myself, and frankly, I was driving a little too fast, kind of joyriding, and I just thought to myself, like, wow, like, this is it. Like, this is the profession. This is the profession of professions, the only one that I could imagine myself doing. It was just
wow, that's beautiful,
yeah,
babe.
I just had one of those moments where everything aligned perfectly. I'm like, yes, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And, like, the experiences that I had in session, I can't talk about them, but they were, like, transformative for, like, the people that I was trying to help, but, like, for myself as well. And there were, like, real moments of connection that transpired. So, and, like, the work itself, like, I just felt, like, so, like, it felt so deeply rewarding. So,
Wow.
it was, like, really great.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, I knew, and I continue to know that this is what I want to do. But today it was like, wow, like, this is awesome.
It's going to be wonderful to talk about in your class.
Yeah. So it was just great. It was.
Yeah, it does suck that we have to talk in vague
code. Well, yeah, but it's the nature of the profession.
It is.
Confidentiality and such.
Ethics.
But you already know all of this. So.
I do. I know.
Yeah.
I'm playing therapist wife role, you know?
Yeah, right.
So what else? You watch the kids?
Yeah, today was a good day. I am turning into such a chef. You would be so proud of me. I can actually, like, whip up some pretty freaking incredible dishes. Today I made this, like, crazy stir-fry thing with just, like, a ton of sauteed vegetables, grilled up a bunch of chicken thighs, and made a bunch of, like, rice. Yeah. Cut up some lime and cilantro and, like, squeeze the lime. And
so like a Chipotle.
Yeah, I mean,
no, not
they had these cool sauces. One was like a soy based one, and then the other one was like this, like, sweet and something. And oh, hi, baby. Oh, man. Hi.
You want some ice cream?
Hi. Hey. You know that head thing that she does sometimes? Do it with me, Missy. That thing. That's what I wanted.
Go on. She only wants me for the cream.
Why would you want cream? That doesn't...
Because it's like milk.
Oh yeah, cats love milk. Your mom had to tell me not to do that.
It'll rupture her little... her weak...
She's already got some...
weak-ass stomach.
Yeah, we're kind of airing Missy's dirty laundry, but...
Yeah, Missy's got some
she couldn't
troubles.
handle milk.
Trying to switch Missy's food was actually tragic.
Yeah. Then we switched it, and things were going okay. And then I think we actually switched it again to, like, the same brand, but, like, a slightly different blend. And she was
indoor.
Like, oh. What a lovely animal you are, Missy. Yeah.
There you go.
Here, give me some.
Go on, Missy. You know, what do you want?
That hurt, Missy. All this audio is going to be is just purring. She's right next to it. Is it like a 3-way conversation now?
It is.
Like she's chiming in.
This is funny.
Yeah. She should be more of a feature.
She should.
God, she's shedding everywhere.
She is right into my ice cream.
Yeah. Oh.
Which was the whole purpose of the shipped order. That was the reason I did it, because I wanted this.
No, okay, I'm sorry, but our washing machine just made a noise and
And
Missy
I
ran.
know. Some protector.
A true scaredy cat.
Oh my god. Okay, so today
Mm-hmm.
we had freshman orientation.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry. A transfer orientation. And... oh, well.
Okay.
Like, we were just kind of responsible for some drop-in traffic. I feel like I handled that well.
Especially
And
with Christy being
coworker,
gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I went and I met Kimberly.
Yeah.
And
Can I ask you one more question about work before we turn the page?
mm-hmm.
Do you have any updates about the possible promotion? Are you gonna follow up soon?
I already did and I haven't heard back.
Okay. I don't know. Sometimes I can be obnoxious about the follow-up. I'll follow up to the follow-up's follow-up, you know.
I've already
If it really means something
I've
to
already
me,
sent
you know.
2 things in a couple days, so.
Oh, it's only been a couple days? Okay. Never mind. All right, well, you don't
So
want
I
to
feel
spam
like
them.
that's a really weird look.
We'll talk about it more later. You're excited to talk about Kimberly. Tell me about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, the last thing I'll say about that is I just don't know if it's meant to be. I mean, I've been really happy lately with my coworkers.
Mm.
And
What's meant to be, by the way? Oh, the promotion.
yeah, because, like, I don't know. Grass isn't always greener, and
Are you wearing my shirt right now?
I am.
I love you.
I love you too. But yeah, I've actually been, like, loving my coworkers, like, lately. I just feel like it's been, like, a highlight, like, especially since Colleen's moved back, like, downstairs because she was having computer issues. So, like, she has me rolling, like, I would literally miss her, Christy, Jack. Mainly
Justin?
them. I would miss Justin, but, like, Justin is always so busy and also he's not in, like, our little L. Like,
I know.
and neither is Kristen. And I feel bad because I think they both have, like, a little bit of FOMO. Because, like, we literally don't have doors. Like, it's, like, all, like, a shared...
Yeah. How has Jack been?
Good.
You're enjoying Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's been interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's he been interesting?
Nothing. Just, like, his commentary on life has been
He is funny.
pretty funny. And, like,
I think he's very funny.
And he is really...
Without meaning to be.
Plays into the sky is falling a lot. Like, today. Today, he's like... And then I was I clocked in at exactly 8:37 because they made us start clocking in because of this new legislation where apparently they'd have to give us, like, a $15,000 raise or whatever within the next year if we stayed salary exempt. Now we're non-exempt or something, so we have to punch. It's freaking stupid. But we're not allowed overtime because there's not enough overtime in the budget. I don't fully understand it, but anyway. So
It's such Madonna bullshit.
it is. So basically, Jack's whole story was about how he was making individual servings of ketchup, mustard, like, you know, like the little tiny things.
Why?
And then for his burger,
What would possess someone?
burger that he brought from home, he wanted the sauces to go with it.
Okay, you don't want to put it on beforehand
which
because it turns gross.
Makes sense,
okay, I
right?
get that, yeah.
But then his mom is, like, stopping him out the door because he lives at home. And she's like, oh, Jack, why didn't you take the packets? We already... And he's like, Mom, not now. And then, like, he got stopped in the parking lot and basically he clocked in right at 8:37. And I literally stop him and I go, Jack, you and I know damn well Justin would have fixed the punch. Like,
Yeah.
if it was stupid. He goes, yeah, but that's not the principle of it. I hate clocking in. And we just started laughing.
Did that the entire time I was there. Fucking sucks.
It does.
And every
suck.
time it reminds you geolocator, so don't even think about doing this
Anywhere.
as you're pulling in.
Yeah.
Because then your boss will get a notification and be like,
Really? Because I
Yeah.
do it as I'm pulling in to the
Look.
parking lot.
Maybe Justin doesn't care. Okay, my boss is cared.
So what?
It showed that I was at the mother house, right? And I'm like,
oh, they would say that?
yeah. And I'm like...
Oh, maybe that's why he said something to me.
But I was literally like... I'm like...
Oh my god.
Like, I don't know. At the time, I was like biting my tongue a lot, but I just think my face said it all. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You know, like...
I can't believe... I didn't know they ever said that to you. Shane,
babe,
let's not talk trash about... It's not...
it's not Christian.
No, it's just
It
not...
would feel kind of good right now. I'm not going to do it.
Shane, this is what I'm getting at. Okay, Justin comes into my office and he goes, you've been clocking in too early. 7 minutes before to 7 minutes after. Like, when you clock in and when you clock out. That's all I'm asking. Like, you knew this. So maybe.
He goes, you knew this.
He's like, so you're gonna have to leave like early one day or something. I don't know. So then I texted him yesterday. I'm like, so is it good now? And then he comes in this morning because he always walks around and just says hi to everybody. No, usually nothing more. Just, good morning, Christy. Good morning, Jack. Good morning, Meg. It's like his little lap. It's weird. It's a weird but nice ritual.
I picture him first thing, right? Walking in, okay,
He slams
and
the
drinking
Celsius.
both of those water bottles. Like, not over the course of the day, like sipping. I picture him like
the Essentia or whatever. He's obsessed with those. And the Celsius. He's got to stop with the Celsius. But yeah, anyway.
I fucking stand with him on that.
Yeah.
You know, the energy drink.
Yeah.
I tried to beat it.
I know. It was
Day 2.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Good looks. It was just such a weird day. It was.
A lot of days are weird.
It's a strange day.
I think Jack's been so much like just happier since his health.
Surgery.
Well, yeah, since his health problems was resolved.
He tried to say a few
And thank
other
God,
things.
right?
Well, he tried to say a few other things were going on. But
Are they?
I don't think so. I think... I don't know. I just think he's a bit of an anxious guy. Socially, not really, but like actually like, I mean, he's kind of admitted a little bit to it, but like hypochondriac, like tendencies where like he thinks
I've got a
he's
little
sick
bit of
a
that.
lot.
I
You
get
do,
it.
yeah. But I think that freaks your body out, and then you respond more.
It was literally because of my time at Woolbridge. There was a direct correlation of before and after.
Yeah, you weren't.
I
really,
wasn't before. No, like I was almost like the opposite, right?
like me, like.
Well, because I grew up playing sports. I was an athlete. You would get in the mud, right? You would get in the dirt, like snot, blood, sweat. Like you're running into people, you know, football, whatever.
Yeah.
None of that bothered me at the time. I become a CNA and I worked that kind of work for a while, and then afterwards I was like icked by everything.
A lot, yeah.
Not by nature though.
Nature gave me the ick from our camping trip.
Well, yeah. No, but I mean more like I feel like there's something on me, that kind of feeling. Like I don't really get that. Like nature's just beautiful, except when it freaking attacks you, like it did with us.
Bugs.
Yeah.
So, we have some exciting stuff coming up. But, in the meantime, you mentioned you're going to be busy.
Yeah, but I actually have some news, which is good. So, if we go on to our calendar and check out the week, and then we go to next week, you'll see here that I was planning on being at MMP Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 6:15 to 9:15. And I just thought to myself, I'm like, what am I going to be doing during that time? I'm like, well, if I'm not seeing anyone, oh, it looks like I am seeing someone this day. I am seeing someone that day. So, but that means Tuesday and Thursday, like I need to write the reports for the test that I just administered. Like, I don't need to be
at home?
That's yes, I can. There's literally no reason for me not to. Like, there's no difference for me, like, with the actual test, there's no difference for me typing in an office versus typing at home.
I guess my question is it a physical test that you can take outside of the office? Is it electronic? Is it...
Good question. Yeah, for 2, there's, like, manuals associated with them, so I'll have to figure that out, like, if I can take it home or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it would be a problem, like, for the night.
Okay.
But I can't just take anything either.
Yeah, you definitely have to ask. Yeah. Okay, so you're at Barnes Sunday.
Yeah.
And Monday?
Mm-hmm. And then these 3 days, and then Friday. But then we leave this day, yeah?
Yeah, so you're missing another meeting with Eastern?
Yeah, this weekend, next week. I was thinking about them today, and it does stress me out a little bit because, like, I don't want to lose this opportunity, right? So, but also if it ever did come to a situation where, like, they were, like, unhappy with me, which right now they're not, like, I'm not going to be able to attend, like, this meeting, but, like, I've been consistently going to every meeting, and, like, a lot of people haven't. So, 1 meeting isn't a big deal. 2, it's kind of like, hey, what are you doing? Sort of thing. But, I was just going to say that, like, they're scientists, and I've told you that, like, one is more...
scientific or analytical.
One is, like, they're just different personality types. One is happy to, like, have a conversation with you, and the other one sort of isn't, right? And but both of them are good, sound, rational people. If I just told them, like, hey, I've got a lot of balls in the air right now, and I'm sorry, but this is the one that sort of dropped, and the reason is that after losing my job in March, my fiance and I were facing financial difficulties. It was up to me to do what I had to do to, like, secure our life together. I would just say that based on my stage in life right now, I just have a lot of unique responsibilities that not a lot of other people in the lab have, such as a mortgage and lease payment and other bills. Like, a lot of these people, like, undergrads, right, they don't have those same problems, and other people work, but, like, I don't think they work as many hours as I do per week. So, and I think that they would just be like I know, I shouldn't say I know, because I don't, but I think they would be like, okay, we get it, but let's try and make this, like, this can't become a pattern kind of thing.
I agree. So I think that needs to be a conversation.
I don't want to preempt it because I don't think that, like, there's not a problem right now. Like,
yeah,
why preempt it?
I'm saying then I think that you should have a conversation with the Barnes guy and say, dude, stop scheduling me Fridays at, like, I'm not available at this time. Like, I have, like...
Yeah, I could be available after that time. Like, if you need, or before would be... No. But then Dr. Manrique's thing is...
Yeah. You just shouldn't... I don't know.
I gotta play with it.
Yeah, I just think that the Friday thing you should be going to, and I think that Friday in general should be devoted to hours with Minrake, supervision, Eastern, and then like personal time, like a date night. I know. I mean.
Oh well, yeah, that would be awesome.
Because
of course.
that's
but
like
then,
how our days were. So then, if you need to work on Saturday or something, like I'm always. Excuse me. Like I can always try to pick up at Target or.
I don't like working on the weekends, but there's just gonna be times where I have to, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, I got to meet our bottom line so that we can continue to live in our home and drive our cars and all that. Have our cat. So
we have to feed
eat.
Missy and eat, and then also we have trips and shiz.
Yeah.
And a wedding. So. I get it. I'm not mad about the weekend thing. I just am saying.
I'm kind of mad about it.
My piece of advice is to try to not work Fridays at Barnes, because I think that's going to make you a lot less stressed, because it's going to give you the opportunity to do the 2 other things, and then you and I spend time together Friday night. So.
You're tough to argue with. Not that I ever want to argue. Cool. I'm tired, and I think that it would be great to wind down together, even though it's late. Because I was there so long today, I don't have to go in tomorrow until a little later.
You got enough hours type thing?
Yeah. Good. I gotta figure out exactly how many for this week, though. It's kind of a lot. And I'm going back tomorrow, so...
Is this all in an effort to, like, make up for the 4th, or to fill in advance for...
I gotta look at... Okay, so technically practicum, this is gonna be the 9th week, so... 9 times an average of 15. This is how many hours I should be at, and I think I'm over that. So
you're starting to work towards the week that we'll miss.
I feel like I'm like kind of a bit over that. Maybe I'm not though. We'll see. Because I did times 9, so this is 135 is supposed to be like at the end of, this current week that we're in.
So I'll calculate it and see.
But I don't think I actually need to go in. I might not even need to go there tomorrow. Oh, besides for the session in the evening. Duh. That's a regular therapy session, by the way, not a testing case. I'm excited about that.
That's even more exciting, to be honest
totally
with you.
Is, yeah.
All right.
Yep. Kitten probably wants to snuggle, too. Yeah, she does. What do you want to watch?
Modern Family Show.
Ugh. What about, like, Kardashians or The Bachelorette?
Ooh, that sounds good.
Either one. Maybe The Bachelorette.
Let's do The Bachelorette. I'm into it.
So
I didn't even mention 5 seconds. I really like Kimberly, and we had so much fun.
Yeah.
And I honestly hope I like her man. She spoke very highly of him.
Because then the 4 of us can hang out. Well, She's a great Catholic girl and comes from a good family. I imagine she would be able to pick a
he sounds person. Like a winner. He's like an engineer and went to Michigan State and lives on a lake with 2 buddies. They like rent a lake house, which is pretty baller.
What?
I know. He's 26. And like I think this man is like marriage minded, which makes sense.
Not 26.
Not trying to be this way, but like I'm sure like some of his friends, like our age, right? Us or got married our age, and now he's probably like, all right, like, I'm ready, So, and I think she's 21 or 22. So I'm like, it makes sense. Like, I'm happy for her.
21's 5 years.
I think she's 22, though.
4 years.
Because she's a year younger than me. I think it's good because I think that often...
My parents are 5 years apart. Granted, when they met, my mom was...
It was older.
Yeah, my dad was...
30?
Yeah, my mom was 25.
I think it's good because I think that a lot of girls have a hard time with, like, maturity, so it's like you're 2 years older than me. I feel like this is good for her because she's a mature girl.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What is she gonna do professionally now because she turned down that job?
She got the same job at Beaumont. They had offered her during her clinicals, and she turned it down.
So she was like...
Yeah, and they were like... Yeah. And they just took her back because they were stoked about her. She's sweet. So.
Cool.
I know.
Yeah. How about a date night tomorrow? It would have to be late. I'm not going to be done with that. Oh, wait, actually, the session is only an hour.
What time is that? That's the wrong week.
Thank God. I'm like, wait, am I going into work tomorrow after that? That would have sucked. Hey, I'm doing the best I
Get
can.
real. I know you are time blocking, and you're trying to, like,
I'm trying to organize.
Do time management.
It's hard, man.
I know you're not naturally this
I'm
guy.
Like,
yeah.
I literally double booked myself, and
by the grace of God.
Was that not hilarious?
So dumb.
It was so funny though.
Oh my God.
Because I would do that.
You would.
That's why I don't want to be my own scheduling person. I just want to say, like, these are all the hours that I will work. Fill this up because I want to work as much as I can.
Yep.
And to get paid for that. But
I want nothing to do with it. More like, I'm going to be here from here to here. I better have stuff to do. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so what time is it?
It's from
7 to 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
6:45 to 7:45. So I can meet you tomorrow would be a great movie night, for example. What?
It's so late. It's so late right now. Let's go to bed. But yes, I'm not turning you down. That could be cute. A little movie night action could be cute. I'm taking Mary, I think, to go get ice cream. And then Maggie next week.
That's cool.
It's going to be very cute. I also texted Marin today to check on her. Because I haven't heard from her in like 2 weeks. Which is kind of surprising.
How often do you normally
nice.
text?
It went from insane to like ghosting type thing. I think that she was kind of like felt weird about it, or
right.
like picked up on some of like that I was taking longer to respond or something, and I think she felt weird about it, and I felt like it was a nice thing to do to like reach out to her because she was.
Were you trying to distance yourself?
I think subconsciously, probably. I feel like we had a conversation about it in Travers.
Did we?
Yeah. Like, over the 4th. Like, it was literally, like, the last text that we had was on the 5th. Because I think that literally it was just, like, she was back and forth.
Wait, Marion?
Marin Morris.
Babe, I'm over here thinking that was a really weird segue that you did there. You were talking about Mary and Maggie Kudwa.
Oh, I did.
And getting ice cream with them.
I'm sorry.
And then you're like, oh, I just texted her.
Sorry. Yeah, I understand why you're confused.
Well, yeah. Marin. Okay. Marin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So can we just backtrack now that I know who you're talking about? So, yes, I remember that conversation. Mm-hmm. Totally. Okay, but you reached out to her.
Yeah.
And how'd it go?
I think it went good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Because I actually really do like her. And I told myself I am trying to open myself up to new friendships if that's what God wants. Because, like, it just seems like Sophia and now Kimberly and maybe her, like, I was just like, oh my gosh, I finally have, like, a group of girls that...
You've got so many girlies.
I know, but now I'm like, wow, like...
Megan, people like you.
Well, it feels good.
Well, you deserve
it. Wasn't always that way.
Megan, I know, but like, I love you,
sick.
And it's just funny because like I love you so much, and you're like, yeah, they want to hang out with me. I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Duh.
I was like, why wouldn't they? Yeah, so.
I feel the same way about you, babe.
Thanks.
And we need to find a time because my friend Allison, I've like totally left her just like hanging.
Allison?
Excuse me, Mauer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Steve's daughter.
So I gotta check out your calendar and see.
Our calendar. I shared it with you so that you would know
Yeah.
what was going on all the time. Yeah.
It's time for bed.
Yeah, what do you know about her man's?
He's the guy who's becoming a police officer, remember?
Oh, yeah. God, we got so many of those. All right. Yep. Bed.
Bed.
Oh, man. I have a splitting headache right now. Let's go.